Welcome to Asian Flush.
Today we are trying and reviewing Downeast Hard Cider.
Downeast Hard Cider is American crafted hard cider founded in 2011 in East Boston, Massachusetts by Ross Brockman and Tyler Mosher while they were in college. They started to create a cider that tasted like freshly pressed apple juice, unfiltered and full of flavor.
And since it's unfiltered, it's heavier, cloudier, and more apple forward than those other ciders that are all filtered out.
And to start off, we've got Downeast Hard Cider Original Blend. Juicy sweet apples with semi-sweet, mildly tart finish, reminiscence of fresh apple juice or cider. Reviewers note tropical fruit and light earthiness on the nose, and a clean apple character and balanced acidity on the palate. Cheers! Yeah, so drinking this overall, it's not really related to a lot of the other hard ciders that we've had so far, like Reds or Angry Orchards. Like with this one, to me, it just tastes like apple juice pretty much. It's just it's sour, it's tart.
Yeah, I agree. This feels more of a more natural apple cider compared to the other brands that I have tried. Just because this one, since it's unfiltered, I get the full flavor, the full unfiltered flavor. It's like drinking orange juice that's filtered and orange juice with pulp. And now we got Downeast Hard Cider Overboard. Maintains a full-body hard apple cider character, sweeter and deeper than the original blend, due to the higher alcohol and residual sugars. Cheers! Oh yeah, this one you definitely can tell that the alcohol level actually went up. The difference between 5 and 8, the 5 is more apple forward, and this one's actually the alcohol is a little bit more forward in the apple flavor, but the apple flavor is still right there with the alcohol.
Yeah, I really do agree with what you were saying too. With this one, to me, when I'm drinking it, I get the apple flavor first overall, and then once that flavor profile is all done with, then you get hit with hey, this additional 3% alcohol on top of this one, and then you get the alcoholic flavor beyond that. But it's still overall apple flavor throughout the whole entire drink. And now we got Downeast Hard Cider Drier Side, a version of Downeast's unfiltered hard apple cider that's crafted with less sweet and more crisp than their flagship original blend. Ideally, if you prefer drier, refreshing cider. Cheers! To me, it tastes pretty much just like the original, maybe a little more flatter overall. But like I said, it's the drier side. So when I get done drinking this drink, basically part of my mouth is dry overall with it. It's something you like, go for it. To me, I just don't like it as much.
Yeah, for me, when I drink this, the apple flavor is actually a bit lighter for me, but the sourness is actually up a little bit. So yeah, again, that's up to your palate. So if you like it like this, yeah, go for it. And now we have Downeast Hard Cider Blackberry. It is a fruit-infused version of Downeast's signature unfiltered hard cider. It's blended with classic New England style cider with blackberry juice and natural flavors for a semi-sweet, fruit-forward cider experience. Cheers! Yeah, with this one, I definitely get the blackberry flavor, and the cider flavor is actually kind of underwhelming in this one, which to me, in my opinion, is a good thing, because when you buy a blackberry flavored cider, you want blackberry flavored taste. And sometimes when you buy cider flavored whatever, the main flavor that you want is secondary to the cider. So this one, the good thing about it is the blackberry flavor is forward and not underneath the cider.
Yeah, so when you're drinking this drink, just like what he's saying, if you want to have your frontal notes, with this one being blackberry, that is your forward and frontal note first. With this one too, like he was also saying, the cider note is kind of a underlying tone to this particular drink. And now we got Downeast Hard Cider Strawberry. Fruit-infused versions of Downeast's signature unfiltered hard cider. It combines the classic ripe cider based with strawberry juices and flavors, giving it a sweet, jammy, and fruit-forward profile. Cheers! So drinking this one, I definitely do get the strawberry note with it. And then for this one, I think when it transitions to the cider part of it, the sourness, the tartness of this one, transitioning to the cider part of it, does a good job of doing that.
Yeah, for me, when I drink this one, I definitely get the strawberry, I get the cider taste to it, but it's not that they're blending together, and obviously they're not really competing each other. It's they're both there, but they really don't cancel each other out or mesh well together. They're just both together. And now we have Downeast Hard Cider Raspberry. Fruit forward cider blended with Down Street classic New England style hard cider. Based with raspberry juice, from concentrate and natural flavors.
Cheers.
Whoa, this one's really like the opposite of a lot of the other ones we've drank so far. This one, the raspberry flavor is like a flash, and then the cider flavor kind of takes over.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, yeah, you definitely get like the raspberry flavor there. You're like, oh, you think you're going to be enjoying this raspberry flavor. You get like to the next level of like raspberryness overall. And then all of a sudden, like the cider, the hard cider apple flavor just takes over. Be like, nope, that's it. And then from there, you just like the tartness and sourness from the cider. And now we got Downeast hard cider pineapple. This cider blends fresh pineapple juice and flavors of Downeast signature unfiltered apple cider base, producing a tropical, fruit-forward, and refreshing cider. Cheers. So I definitely do get the taste of pineapple overall with this, but then like it's really quick, it's really fleeting, and all of a sudden like basically the cider just comes and kicks in the door. You're like, hey, yep, I'm here. You basically get the cider note at the end of it, and you really don't taste too much of the pineapple flavor.
Yeah, for me when I'm drinking this, like I do get the pineapple flavor, but like usually when I'm eating pineapple or drinking like a pineapple-based drink, usually I get like a sweetness or a tropicalness with it. And this one really doesn't really give me like that sweetness and tropicalness with it. Like the cider kind of takes over. I really don't get the sweetness, and like the pineapple doesn't really give me that tropical sweet feel with it. Now we have Downeast hard cider, guava passion fruit, tropical passion fruit, and sweet guava juice with Downeast signature unfiltered apple hard cider. Cheers. So drinking this, like the guava is there, the passion fruit's there, the cider's there. The only thing is that I want more from the guava and passion fruit. Like it is kind of tropically, but it needs to be more tropical. It needs to taste like I need to taste more of the guava, more of the passion fruit, and I really don't get that from this. And cider kind of takes over after a while.
So yeah, it's like drinking this overall. It's part of the tropical mix pack overall with this. Like this is tropical, but like to me, I want to be more tropical, more like a tiki drink, and like it's on the verge of being there, but not quite. It falls short still. With this too, yeah, like he was saying too, like at the end, basically the cider part of this just kind of overwhelms the rest of the drink and basically overwhelms the tropical fruitiness of this particular drink. Now we got Downeast hard cider mixed berry, juicy, fruity, and vibrant. With the 8% ABV and the signature unfiltered apple cider foundation that Downeast is known for. Cheers. Yeah, so definitely get the mixed berry flavor overall with this. From there, like it transitions to like the hard cider. It's been more of like a subtle tone, I believe, with it. But the thing that definitely like goes overboard with it, like it's the mix pack, the alcohol being 8% ABV, it does kick in a little bit more.
Yeah, drinking this, like I definitely get the berry part with it and the cider. But the funny thing is, like actually the bitterness actually kicks in a lot more in this one. I think it's probably because the higher ABV. So it's actually putting the bitterness from the berries actually goes up a little bit more with this one. And now we got Downeast hard cider tropical, blended with apple and mango flavors with their signature hard apple cider base for a juicy vacation-like taste experience. Cheers. It's supposed to be like mango and pineapple, and it's supposed to be tropical. Tell you the truth, I did get mango and pineapple, but it's not really tropical because like the cider takes over, and the cider is like an apple cider. And when you think apple cider is not really tropical, and that really kills the tropicalness of this drink.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. I definitely get taste of mango, of pineapple, but yet again, when like the 8% ABV hard cider kicks in at the end there, basically it just kicks out the tropical notes from your mouth, out of your mouth, and basically it just leaves, you know, just the 8% ABV in there and just a bit bitterness. And now we've got Downeast hard cider winter blend, seasonal holiday inspired hard cider that brings a warm, spiked character to Downeast's classic unfiltered apple cider base. It's typically released in the late fall and winter months. Cheers. Yeah, so like drinking this, personally, like with this one, in my opinion, I think if like we warm it up, it'll be more cozy, like in a cold winter's day, you have this warmed up, and then it just, drinking it will just hit the spot and basically just warm your whole entire body up.
Yeah, for me, when I drink this, like, I actually don't taste any of the spices or anything. It just tastes like a regular original blend to me. So yeah, I really didn't taste any of the extra winter blend with this one. And now we have Downeast Hard Cider Black Cherry. It blends bright tart cherry characters with a brand signature unfiltered hard apple cider base, giving you a juicy, bold, fruit flavored cider with an elevated alcohol level.
Cheers.
Yeah, with this one, like, you definitely get the blackberry taste to it, but it seems like, I have to admit, it's kind of balanced with the apple cider and the alcohol. So all three of them kind of balance each other out. So it's not really a bad drink because it's actually pretty balanced overall.
So yeah, I can definitely do agree with him. Like, you definitely do get like the black cherry flavor with it, and along with the hard cider. But what this personally reminds me of is basically communion wine. Basically, you know, that's what it is. Like, to me, every time I drink this, it just reminds me of like going to communion and drinking that wine. And finally, we finish off with Downeast Hard Cider Pomegranate, offering a balance of tartness and sweetness layered over the apple cider. It's generally descriptive of semi-sweet and smooth with a fruity punch that's refreshing and vibrant. Cheers. Alright, so like with this, I definitely do get the taste of all of the pomegranate, and then does do a really nice transition into like the hard cider overall with this. I really can't really distinguish like the two of them or explain the two of them, but it just basically it goes pomegranate to hard cider.
Yeah, drinking this, I do get the pomegranate, I do get the hard cider, but the other thing is also, it is a really dry taste in my mouth at the end, so I don't know if that's from the pomegranate or from the apples. But after trying all these, the one I probably like the best is probably the original blend. Just because it has a perfect balance of alcohol, apple cider, and it just tastes like a regular apple cider. And I actually like the tartness and the sourness. So if you like a sweet one, a sweet apple cider, this is probably not for you, but like for me, since I like sour and tartness, this was great. The one I didn't like was actually the tropical, just because like the name was tropical. It had pineapple, it had mango in it, but like the pineapple and mango really didn't do anything, and the cider kind of overtook it. But when you think of tropical, you really don't think apple cider, and that really didn't do much for the tropicalness of it. So it really didn't help. It kind of actually killed the tropicalness. So yeah, the tropicalness was probably my worst one for all the ones we tried.
Alright, so like my least favorite from Downeast is the Downeast pineapple blend. Just with this one, like we were talking about before, with the tropicalness of it. Pineapple, you think of tropics. And then you have the hard cider, and then it really doesn't really blend well. You have, you know, tropically with like, you know, like a neutral flavor, and it doesn't really blend well with one another overall with it. Like with something like this, or with the tropical blend that he had, like I was wishing more of a tiki drink, and neither of them were like that at all. So my personal favorite, I would say, is the winter blend. With this one, the cinnamon was right there on point. With this one, the only thing I wish that we did do was heat it up and give it like a nice warm or a heated flavor with it, so that when we actually did drink it, it would hit the spot and basically like just melt our souls and then give us the homey Christmas feel with this particular drink.
And if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on which hard cider you like best.
And remember, drink responsibly, my friends.